readers, and welcome back to Tell Between Tales. It has been a crazy January. The whole family got sick with flu, and it was just one after another, and it lasted for weeks and weeks. But we are finally back, and I am excited to show you all of the amazing, wonderful books that we got for Christmas this year. Our first book that I'm going to show you is kind of a cheat. I realized in my video that we did when we were introducing ourselves, our Welcome to BookTube video, that I have somehow misplaced my copy of Dune. And so I did buy a new copy, and this is the special edition copy. You can get it on Amazon. I love that it has the blue sprayed edges, and on the inside, it's got some beautiful artwork on the end flaps, and the dust jacket comes off, and you have a lovely picture on the inside of the dust jacket as well. And I am really excited to read this again with the movie coming out in March. I am planning on reading this probably in March. We have a 6-month-old, so I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get to the theaters to see Dune Part 2, but we're just going to have to kind of see how that plays out. And so this is one that I did buy myself before Christmas, but I wanted to show you because it is still a stunning and a very beautiful edition of the novel. If you take the dust jacket off, it's got a lovely embossed spine here, and it says, "Fear is the mind killer" on the front. It would have been nice if they maybe had done it in the same gold that they did the spine in, because it is really difficult to see the words "Fear is the mind killer" on the front. But all in all, for the price, I think it's about $30 on Amazon. This is a really great and amazing book to have. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this guy right here. And now we are going to move on to the books that we got for Christmas. I got a few things, and my kids got a few things, but they just said to go ahead and show it all. And so I'm going to just go ahead and show all of the books for you guys today. So we'll start with the ones that I got. I decided to go ahead and splurge a little bit, and I bought the Sanderson, Year of Sanderson books. I did not buy the Frugal Wizard's Guide to Surviving Medieval England, just because after reading everybody's reviews or listening to all of the reviews, I think that these are the three that I would really like the best. They're also the ones that are the Cosmere novels. And it's kind of funny because I bought them because all of the regular books are coming out, and I couldn't stand the covers. The covers of these are just so much more beautiful, and I will post what the covers are going to look like on the regular releases, and these books are just so much more beautiful. The front and the backs, they have, it feels really, really nice. The hardback is actually, I can tell, even a better quality than the hardback on this one. It is a bit more expensive. It has beautiful end pages, illustrations on both the front and the back. This one is the same picture on both the front and the back. Another thing that I really, really enjoyed about these books is that they have pictures in them. And so here is one of those pictures. That was something that really drew me to buying the books, was that I really wanted to have some really beautiful illustrations. And I am definitely the type of person that I like really elegant and pretty art. So there's a lot of art styles that don't really mesh with me, which is probably why I don't care for so many graphic novels, because a lot of the art in the graphic novels that get sent out or that get put out are not my favorite. But we have some really pretty pages and detailing here on the different parts that you can see, and it's just put together very, very nicely. The chapter headings have their own little flair to them, and I love how this one, everything is green in Tress of the Emerald Sea. It's got the green tones And here is probably my favorite picture. I haven't looked at all the pictures in the book because I didn't want to spoil it. I haven't read these. I am currently reading through Brandon Sanderson's Cosmere. I've just finished up Words of Radiance. I'm in the middle of Edge Dancer. By the time this goes live, I'll probably be done with Edge Dancer and starting on Oathbringer. And so these are coming up. I want to finish the Stormlight Archive and Mistborn Era 2, and then these are going to be after that. And of course, Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. I am really excited for this one. I'm probably the most excited for Tress and Yumi because I think they've received the most hype. I'm just excited to read all of them. Let's just admit, I am excited to read all of them. So here's the end pages on this one. And if this doesn't turn out well, I'll put some B-roll over so you guys can see better how it looks. And I really, really love the cover art for this book, and I really, really hate the cover art for the mass release paperback. And so that was definitely a tipping point and a reason why I went ahead and decided to buy the book. And I think that's kind of, I don't know, it's just I rage bought a book because I couldn't stand that what was going to be available was, I just disliked it so much. And this book has some really nice artwork on the top. I think that's a really nice accent, and that's on all of the pages. It's got the same on the inside. This has to do with, I know, like the lights and the energy, the way that this world uses their energy. And I don't know a whole lot about how all the magic system works in this book yet. I do watch reviews and then I try to forget about what everybody said so that I can go into the book a little bit without knowing too much, I suppose. And I will just show this one picture right here. So I like the artwork in this book too. It's not as pretty and elegant as the artwork in Tress, but I still like it. This one definitely has a little bit more anime vibes in its artwork, maybe a lot more anime vibes in its artwork, which is fine. I totally went through a huge anime phase when I was in high school, and I really enjoy a lot of the anime style of art, especially the ones, like I said, that are a little bit more elegant in style. And so I'm looking forward to reading this one later in the year. And then here's a closer look at the Sunlit Man. And here is the front cover. This one has sprayed edges as well. This brings the total number of books that I own that have sprayed edges to 2. And I'm really excited about that. I think that the sprayed edges are really cool. I'm not going to complain about having the solid sprayed edges, but it would be really nice if in the US we could up our sprayed edges design. I feel like we barely even get any sprayed edges, whereas in the UK, they are all about the sprayed edges. So many videos I see of books being released in the UK just have these beautifully illustrated or printed sprayed edges, and that would be really, really cool if we could get some of that in America as well. So opening it up, we have the end pages as well, are beautifully detailed. And this is the one I probably know the least about. And we're going to keep it that way, so that way I don't spoil anything for myself. I am really having a lot of fun going through Brandon Sanderson's Cosmere. And I think I'm going to be very, very sad when I'm done because it's just been a great time. I started my journey last year with Mistborn, and I'm going to be posting my top 10 of 2023 here pretty soon. It's taken me a while to get around and get caught up with everything, with everyone being sick. So I am still planning on putting that out. I'm hoping in a couple weeks that I will be able to have that out for you. And here is just one more page to show you. I think this page gets shown a lot, so I don't think it's too spoilery. I hope not, because I've definitely looked at it, at that picture. I haven't looked at all of the pictures in here, but I am very excited to discover everything and eventually be all caught up in the Cosmere. So moving on, we have a couple books that Lily got for Christmas. The first one is going to be the special edition of The Hobbit. Lily is very much into Lord of the Rings, and we thought this would be really great for her. The dust jacket comes off. There is nothing on the inside of the dust jacket, but this one, I really like that it has the script here on the sprayed edges. I think that gives it a little bit of extra pop and flair. I also like how it has the ribbon. I really like books that have, especially the special editions, the hardcover, the bigger books, when they have a ribbon in it, it just makes it so much easier. And I just feel like it elevates the book and the special edition and makes it just that much more special. It's just plain blue on the inside, but where this edition really shines is all of the artwork on the inside. This says that the artwork has been done by Tolkien himself, and there is tons and tons of artwork throughout the whole book. And I will definitely throw up some B-roll so you can see several of the different artworks in the book. And I just feel like this whole book is just covered with art, and I think that is so special and so amazing. Some of them are really, really gorgeous and in color, and some of them look like they were just sketches, and this is really fun. I want to borrow this. It's been a long time since I have read The Hobbit, and I feel like it's probably time for a reread, and I am probably going to be borrowing this edition and reading it. And so after this one, the other book that Lily got for Christmas that I'd like to show you is the illustrated version of Aragon that just came out. I read Aragon like my sophomore year of college, I believe, and it was kind of funny. I picked up Aragon because I saw the movie first, and I hated the movie so much, and I hated the way Aragon was portrayed in the movie, that I was like, there's no way this book is so popular with a character that is just so bad. And so I had to go pick up the book, and of course the book was a million times better than the movie. And I've read the whole inheritance cycle now, and I think that Lily, being 13, would really love this book as well. So the illustrated book has a wonderful map here of Allegasia, and it's very similar to the Harry Potter illustrated editions, and about the exact same size as those. And it also has a lot of artwork on the pages in and of themselves. So this is a bit of a heavy-duty book to read because of its size, but it has a lot of really pretty artwork and a lot of decorations around the words themselves. So even on pages that don't have a lot of artwork on them, there's going to be decorations on the pages to help just make it really pretty and keep you engaged. But you can see just flipping through that there is a lot of visual appeal, and the artwork in here, it's probably not my most favorite artwork, but it is very, very good. I mean, everybody has personal preferences and styles, and like I said, I'm definitely more drawn to the elegant and pretty styles, but I can still enjoy the artwork here. It looks like maybe they did a lot of watercolor type art. I don't know anything about art, so I can't really say. Maybe I probably should have looked that up before I started filming, but I didn't, and I have to take the time that I have to make these videos. So that is the other one that Lily got for Christmas, and I think that this might be a fun reread too. Hopefully she enjoys the story as much as I did when I was younger. All right, now the last book I want to show you is a book that Chloe got for Christmas, she was seeing we were watching like all the beautiful books videos, and I was showing her stuff online, and had the wanties, and she was like, I want to have a really pretty, really nice book too. And she's 11, so it was really rather difficult looking for a middle grade book that would be appropriate for her, that was also very high quality. A lot of the special editions are for adults, which makes a lot of sense because the adults are the ones that are spending the money. But I did find a very popular book called Howl's Moving Castle. Studio Ghibli made a movie out of it. And this book, oh, it's upside down. Howl's Moving Castle by the Folio Society. So we went to the Folio Society, and this was, I think, their only middle grade book on the whole website. At least it was the only one that I could find when I searched middle grade, and this was the only one that popped up. They have a lot of young adult on the Folio Society, but as far as pure middle grade, this is what came up. And so we got this for her, and I think that this is a really, really gorgeous book. It comes with this book sleeve book box, I guess, and it's got pictures on it, and this is really nice as it protects your book. And this is our first experience with the Folio Society. And we have right here on the front cover, we have this beautiful art design. We have beautiful art design on the back too. What I really love about the front is that the castle's smokestacks has sparkles coming off of it. And then moving into the book, it's got the front covers have this lovely artwork on the end flaps. And inside the book, it has lots of pictures. That's one thing I really like about all the special editions is just the pictures, and it just makes your reading experience just a little bit better. Like when you're holding a book in your hand and you're flipping through it, and you get to a new chapter and you just have some flair on the chapter. I think that is just super pretty, and I think that's super neat. This one's got the fire log, and it's all very coordinated, and then has a lot of pictures in it as well. And I really love having all the pictures. And so here's another fun picture here. And so she's very, very excited to have this book, to read this book. She started. As soon as she finishes, we're going to go ahead and pick up the movie, and we're excited for that too. So this is our first foray into a lot of the special editions, and I think we did well this Christmas. Let me know if you have any of these special edition books, or if there's any that you would like to pick up yourself, or if there's any special edition books that you would like to recommend that we go check out. Let me know what you think of the books, and if there's any that you know of that you would like to recommend. Thanks. Bye.